I'm streaming on ShareVision. Sending to Twitch, streaming on Twitter. Streaming on Twitch. Streaming, there you go. We're live on YouTube. Happy days. So let's see. It took a while. It took a while. We got there in the end. Everybody went over to Twitch in the meantime, so that's okay. That's the good thing about if you've got multiple resilient platforms streaming simultaneously. There's always one to go to at least. So if ever you can't get me on YouTube like today, then try the Twitch stream. Okay, let's look at what's moving. Roblox. Kind of missed the initial pump, but I should have got. I should have caught it, and I was busy. I was busy doing other things, so I should have caught it. Should have been in about 39. So I managed to get it on the small account. I've got $600 on the small account. Excuse me. Got $600 on the small account. I just was over to the small account and you'll be able to see. So this is the small account, 616. We started the day with 9,700 on the small account after a red day yesterday. So we're over goal. The goal is 5%, and 66. We were effectively looking for 490 today, 500. We've had the 500, so we're shutting that down till we've at goal or better on the main account. So yeah, that's. We're watching Shopify, we're watching Krispy Kreme, watching Fastly. These are all got earnings today. Pagaya. Tesla's up quite big today. The SPY's down. I'm gonna have to silence that. Okay. Upstart. Upstart breaking highs. Upstart wasn't good to me yesterday. I've not long since sat down. Like I say, I missed the Roblox earnings, so I got the secondary pump on the small account. Oh wait, that would you probably get 43, maybe $44 today on Roblox. So it'd probably go up another $1.50 at least. What else is moving today? So Roblox, funnily enough, Roblox is the top gapper today. It's sure, it says a lot when the top gapper is 18%. So let's watch Roblox. It is the top gapper. I already called this out this morning in the Discord as earnings this morning. We had good earnings. You can see this. So I missed this. I'm kind of kicking myself that I missed it. But I came in and was able to trade this, got this secondary move here on the small account, and then I've switched over to the large account. So that's where we are. Hey Liquid, yeah, no, things are okay at the moment. Just waiting for some action. Not a lot of moving, so Penn Entertainment. No, that's not something we are even remotely interested in. Low price stock. Set of prognostics. That's really choppy. I mean, how do you trade that one, Pulse? That's a horrible chart. Very choppy, very difficult to trade that one. Big spikes up, big retracements. That's kind of unpredictable. If you get caught at the top, you're knackered. 750 candle. So yeah, this one here, break the VWAP. Yeah, I could see that. Break the VWAP, pull back, get the VWAP bounce. That would have been nice. Get the VWAP bounce and the move up. So yeah, that could have been nice. 755. But again, it's just the volatility of it is huge. Obviously, got the 8 o'clock algorithmic trades there and then pull back. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll take a look at that one for you, Dennis. So 94 cents. This is Transcode Therapeutics. It's kind of sideways at the moment, but it is up at almost 100% on the day. So this started off a little over 40 cents. No, a little over, yeah, 40 cents ish, just under 50 cents. Close of business last night, and 12 million shares traded, almost 100% up on the day, but it's sideways at the moment. You can see the VWAP. If you look at the VWAP here, the blue line here, when that's horizontal, it basically says that the price action is tracking sideways. It's of course you're getting candles opening and closing on both sides of the VWAP, so that says choppy sideways action. It's not doing anything at the moment, but certainly from first thing this morning, it's had a reasonable move up. So it was about what, 68 cents when we started the morning session. It's got a high of day of 103, currently 95. But as I say, at the moment, it's just tracking sideways. Full throttle remodel. Are we shorting? Not yet. We'll look for whatever opportunity. We shorted a couple of times yesterday. We shorted Shopify yesterday. That worked for us. We shorted Tesla. That didn't. But no is the answer. I'm not shorting right now. Are we looking for buy entries for long term? No. This is the clues in the title of the channel. Day trade with Tony. We're looking for intraday trades. No, it's okay if you're new, ask away, get acquainted. We don't trade options. We're only trading. So we're not doing options, picks, stock picks, signals, anything like that. I'm just trading the price action. It's equities that I'm trading. So stocks and shares. We're not trading crypto. I might talk about crypto, but we're not trading crypto. We're not trading options, futures, or commodities. We're not trading forex. Absolutely not forex. Forex is a mugs game in my book. That's my opinion. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion, so don't come after me. But I don't really feel options is a good. Where are we? something worthwhile for me trading. So get the higher day mapped out right now, horizontal. Yeah, so 45. Higher day, 45. 42, 45. I saw that. I was just looking at that a moment ago. It's just underneath my threshold, which is why it's not on my scanners yet. But it's hitting the signals in terms of day high series. It's about to hit my scanners as it were $2 because I've got a threshold. I've got to filter out anything under $2. So this is now a $2 stock. High of day is 206 from this red candle here. So Sera Prognostics is the company. SERA is the ticker. And the reason it's moving is they've announced top-line data from AVERT preterm trial. So clinical trial results. You get a lot of volatility with these bioscience stocks. You get, some big swings. Sera is up, 45% on the day right now. It is a small enough float, just over 19 million in the float. Negligible short interest, so I wouldn't worry about kind of shorts or anything like that. But it's a 40 million company. Revenue's up 228% over the last year, so that's good. But having a good day at the moment, having a very good day. It normally trades like 27,000 shares. It's up to nearly 1.8 million shares already. So the relative volume's huge. Yeah, well, I won't touch it below 2. On my main account, I won't trade things as low as 2. It's too cheap for me. I very rarely trade anything below $2. You end up having to take kind of 15, 20,000 shares, and you feel comfortable taking 15, 20,000 shares. Say you take 20,000 shares of a stock that's like 160 because you're looking for a 5% move or a 4% move instead of the 10 cents that I'm looking for normally. And it then moves 10 cents the other way, so you're then $2,000 down. And you think you're comfortable because you've taken 20,000 shares of a $1 stock. You're only in for $20,000, so you don't feel like you're overly exposed, but you actually are. It's not the price of the stock; it's the share size that matters. Share position. Afternoon, Tester. Good to see you back. Roblox just moving sideways at the moment. It's coiling. Got good earnings. It's over 42. It's testing 42.50 now. Again. We're coming up for a retest of the $2 mark. Top mover at the moment. Want to see this? So it was a nice, it rejected at the $2 here, but nice bounce on the VWAP. I want to see it break and hold $2. Which group are you talking about, Liquid? I don't have a group. Join my group? Which group? If there's somebody pretending to me, if there's somebody pretending to be me with a WhatsApp or Telegram group, then it's not me. I don't have any Telegram or WhatsApp groups. I will never ask you to send me money. Okay, so there's the pullback. Test the whole dollar of support. Now we're looking for the move back up. Up for 10 cents on this move. Take 5. Good volume on that last candle. Some off at the top. That's a nice quick $300. Nice quick scalp. Happy days. Start the day. And we'll get some more out of it. That's the question. I'll get out if it breaks below break even, so I'll get out there. $250, better than a kick in the teeth to start the day. We'll look for the next move up. Next candle to make a new high. I've got a minging headache, so hang on. Be right back with some medication. Looks like I'll have to get some more ibuprofen. That's my last 2 tablets. You were in at 203 and out at 210. I got in at 205. Oh, sorry, 206 and out at 213. So similar kind of move. I got in at 206 and out at 213. Look for the continuation. So we've got over 42.50 on Roblox. That's going to be a slow burn now, probably up to about 43, maybe even $44 on Roblox. good earnings. We'll see at the bell. That might actually go up to $50. We'll see. It's already up quite a substantial amount. Current high is 215 on this 2-minute candle. Okay. That's pulling back a little bit. Well, let's look at what else is moving today. So Sarah, I can put that on the watch list instead of Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme not doing anything at the moment. Tesla up there, Pagaya, earnings today. I can check Lucid, maybe. I'll take a look at Lucid for you. Barcoding still, so it's not doing anything. 1034, 330,000 shares traded, total of 333,000 shares traded, total of 3,000 trades today. So there's no volume with Lucid at the moment. It needs a catalyst. It needs something to get people's attention again. Right now, there's no volume. It's not going to do anything without volume. It had that spike up the end of last month that we were able to get on the back of, but right now it's just not doing anything. Certainly not from an intraday perspective. From a daily, from a long-term perspective, you look at the chart, we had this spike up which we were able to catch, and then it's just retraced and it's looking weak at the moment on the daily. Needs something to pep it up, whatever. Needs something to pep it up in terms of momentum and trader interest. Nobody except you is really interested in trading it right now. I'm bullish on Amazon for the next 12 months. Let's look at Amazon and why I'm bullish on Amazon and why I'm investing in Amazon. So Amazon's a data company, okay? People think of Amazon as the online retailers and logistics company. They're not. They're the largest. To put it this way, Amazon have multiple strings to the bow. They are the single largest enterprise data storage provider in the world today by a huge amount. So from an enterprise services, enterprise services perspective, Amazon lead the way across the board. You've got, of course, the retail arm, you've got the media arm, so Amazon Prime, you've got the delivery and logistics. There's so many strings to the bow. So from a long-term perspective, I think Amazon's more than going to be okay. Let's look at this on the daily across the last 6 months or so, and you can see, well, the last 12 months or so, it's down because the market's down. But if you think about every time we get out of a bear market, the bear markets last usually 15 to 18 months. Bull markets last for 4 years. So historically speaking, so on average. So when you think, and then they go on to break all-time highs, and we get out of a bear market, we go to all-time highs. So what's the potential for Amazon? Well, considering it's come down in the last 12 months, so February last year, it was up at 160. It's down at $100 right now. What's the chance of it going back up to 160? I think very, very good. I'm not saying it will do that tomorrow or next month, but I think certainly in the long term, it's going to go back up to 160 and beyond. Look at it on the weekly chart. you can see that the all-time highs here up at kind of close to 190s from 2021, mid 2021. You've got obviously the double top up there, but that's the potential for Amazon. Is you potentially start buying into Amazon now and averaging in, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You start averaging into Amazon now, you're going to get the compounding effect of that as well. But what you put in today is going to at least double over the next few years. Yeah, I'm very bullish on Amazon in the long term. I think it's a discount buying opportunity for me at the moment. I think it's a discount buying opportunity. But that's just me. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just know I'm doing it well. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. So yeah, that's my opinion of Amazon. When they did the stock split last year, that's when I started buying in. They were too expensive for me before that, but that's when I started buying into them. DraftKings, no volume at the moment. It's upwards trending over the last couple of days. So since Friday, after a big sell-off last week, but $17 today maybe. If it continues with this upwards momentum, a bit of a tailwind behind them, they might be okay. No one's traded it at the moment. There's no intraday trade right now. It lacks volume. The average true range pre-market is less than 3 cents, so it lacks volatility as well. So there's no intraday trade there. There's no day trade there. But DraftKings, you might want to look for. It is moving upwards, so the dailies is suggesting it might move upwards. I occasionally vaults. It depends on the strength of the stock and if I've got a cushion on it. QS. So it's QuantumScape. Again, no volume. 38,000 shares traded all day. So it lacks volume. Had a decent enough day yesterday. Moved up from kind of 840s where it closed on Monday, and finished around just under $9. So it had a decent enough day yesterday. I wouldn't say hugely volatile. I wouldn't say it was a big gainer, but it was upwards trajecting yesterday, and it's slightly down on the day today, but nobody's trading it. So that, again, the volatility's not there, the volume's not there. There's no intraday trade until after the bell. Maybe something happens. Tough Built. Nobody trading it. Are you sure Tough Built have got earnings today? Hey, Sumit. I don't know about. I'm not sure about that. Let me just go back to my. You don't double tap the screen, tap it 12 times. It's important. So, Tough Built is what I was looking for, wasn't it? Tough Built Industries. Calendar. No, I was right. I didn't think they had earnings today. Tough Built next earnings drop is going to be the 17th of the 4th, according to what I've got. Don't ask me why there is no yeah, they dropped earnings in November, for Q3. You'd think they'd be dropping earnings. They'll be dropping earnings because unconfirmed at the moment. The date, so 17th of the 4th is what I've got for Tough Built Industries earnings. I'm not today, that's for sure. Didn't think I saw them on the list. Yeah, Upstart yesterday after so I was watching Upstart and I was watching Airbnb after hours yesterday, and Upstart went into a halt pending news. I couldn't trade that, obviously, halt pending news, and then Airbnb took off, so I traded Airbnb instead and made 7k on them. So happy days. Roblox is a play for today. I've already traded on the small account, made 600 bucks. Shopify after hours is probably the one that I will be watching. Roblox just consolidating at the moment. It's going to be, I think Roblox for me today is going to be a slow steady burn. Probably go $43.50, maybe $44. That's not a pick, that's not a signal, that's not financial advice, it's just my opinion. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. Do not follow me blindly. Do not take what I'm saying as financial advice, and if you do lose money, do not sue me. But yes, Ronan, the thing is, with earnings, you're going to get the most volatile movements as the earnings drop. So that's the time to play it. But you don't want to play on the first move. You want to see the confirmation, because you can see here with Rob, the earnings dropped and you got an initial sell, which was just a market makers, searching for liquidity. So they were trying to stop people out with a liquidity grab before the earnings moved up, before the price action moved up. So that's just a liquidity, and that doesn't always happen, but it happens very often. So you'll get a liquidity grab to the opposite side as what direction is going to move. So you wait for that to happen, which means that as you get the liquidity grab, you don't get in, it then moves up, you wait for the pullback, and then you get in on the next candle, first candle to breaks a new high. And then you're not going to get the full move by doing that way, or you can just take a punt before the earnings drop and say, well, do you know what? If it goes one way, great. If it goes the other, I'll take the loss, I'll take the hit. But that's a risky game to play. And if you get it right, it can be very profitable. If you get it wrong, it can blow up your account. So trading earnings can be very lucrative. Just don't, like I say, just be wary of the liquidity grab spikes. What's wrong with my head today? Beware of the liquidity grab spikes as the earnings drops before it actually makes the real move. It's the fake out before the breakout. Oh, getting a bit of extra move here with Expion. Roblox is above $2. Roblox is the second top gapper at the moment. So make of that what you will. Good morning to you as well, Mr. Mustache. AMV? Really? AMV did have a little bit of a spike up just after 8 a.m. I don't know if there's news attached to that, but since then it sold off and is sideways. Atlas Motor Vehicles, since its IPO back in October, it's been steadily selling off, and it was a dangerous one to play back in October and November with the big moves. Had big spreads, moving on low volume to start off with, and now it's just kind of fizzled out. So AMV, if you're looking for this to go back up to kind of $10, $12, good luck. You might be waiting a long time. If you're holding bags up at $20 or $25, you're definitely going to be waiting a long time. So needs a good. It's not had a great week. It needs a good catalyst to bring it back in line. It went down to $1.20 overnight, and is kind of bouncing a little bit. But if it gets over $2, who knows where it might go? We'll see. Well, let's go back to XPON, I think. That's the top momentum at the moment. Getting all those up wicks, which signify that I might be a little bit late to that move. A bunch of up wicks with lower volume, probably enough warning signs there to say it's not the time to take a trade. It's not the time to take a long position, for sure. It's not even the time to take a short position because you need the volume still to be in there. But the reduced volume and the up wicks, just the dojis. The dojis say that it's just market indecision. So we've got 8 minutes to the bell. We've got green. Ask now is to stay green. Hoping that those ibuprofen will kick in any moment, because my head is banging like a drum. There's nothing showing real strength at the moment. Roblox looks like it might be trying to get back over the $0.50. You see a lot of this stair-stepping with Roblox today. It's on good earnings, so I don't think $43 is unrealistic. I don't think $44 is unrealistic. This was a $35 stock, so 35.60s or something like that yesterday at close of business. The big move this morning was Roblox with the earnings. Oh goodness, that's a big move. No volume. So XPON not showing any. Just not seeing the move, the solid moves yet. It's made its move up. We made our money on this already. $250. You can get $250 per trade. 4 trades with $1,000. Happy days. But it's just consolidating since. 5 days there at 19. Testing the high of day here right now. Got 4 minutes to the bell. 4 minutes to Airbnb. Is it still moving? Probably. Thing is with Airbnb, it's probably down, more of a short opportunity right now. It's kind of rejecting on the VWAP on the way down. Had big earnings yesterday, big earnings move, and now it's retracing from that. So whilst it's up, I'll take a look at Airbnb while I'm talking about it. Why not? So I can see what I'm. So if you look at this on the 15 minute, I traded this move up here, and got in. I can't remember what price it was I got in, but I got in around here. Was able to ride that up. But you can see that after the earnings, we had we reached the peak, then we had the retracement, a bit of consolidation, and now it's kind of just looking a bit weak. I'm not saying it won't go higher based on the earnings, but it's looking a bit weak for me. Breaking new lows is not ideal. You look at on the back to the 1 minute chart, you can see how it's been just bouncing off the rejecting at the VWAP, rejecting at the key levels here. So Airbnb to the long side, probably risky to the short side. Make sure you get a good entry and trade it the same way. So it is looking weak. The market is selling today, so Airbnb typically would follow the market, but it's got the earnings, which gives it an individual catalyst to go against the market and counter trend. But it seems to be following the market. If we look at the SPY, you can see very similar pattern, rejecting at the similar areas. Down on this is actually down on the day. It's negative on the day, whereas Airbnb is up because of the earnings, but the movement is in a similar fashion. So watch the SPY, watch the S&P 500, watch the market, and that will should give you an indication of some of the direction that Airbnb might do. Nike. There's those Indian sweatshops. Oh, it's down heavy actually. Nike. It's got news. There's nobody trading it. Funnily enough, it's considering it's quite a high market cap. There's just nobody trading it. 8,500 shares traded this session. That's next to nothing. 400, a little over 400 trades in total. That's like people taking 200 shares a trade or whatever it is, 100 shares per trade. So obviously you're in is one trade, you're out is the other trade. So yeah, no, not even 440. That's like 10 shares per trade on average. That's terrible. That's Nike. No trades there. Sarah coiling nicely under 220. Now's the time for a quick bathroom break before the bell. 20 seconds. Okay, time to change the scanners over, I guess. That was the opening bell right there. Let's get the regular session scanners on. And then we'll have a look at, did anything decide to pop at the bell? And does it look like sustaining? Roblox looks like it might pop at the bell. Airbnb absolutely jumped at the bell, two whole dollars at the bell. Shopify selling off. Tesla selling off. That doesn't help. So this is Roblox. We've got 70-cent move, slight pullback, but then 70-cent move to the upside. It's Airbnb that's looking very attractive right now. It's more expensive, but look at this. What's the spreads at the moment? 30-40 cents on the spreads. Airbnb had great earnings last night, moved up huge amounts, went up to 136 last night. Oh, it went without me. There you go. It just goes to show you don't always get filled. If you're not feeling it, then don't trade it, Vol. This is Dash Trader Pro, Martin. Bit of a retracement here. What I don't want to be doing is giving away what I had last night, what I made last night. Okay, so I'm looking for a little bit more. Oh, yeah. It's not right. Okay. Manually move this. Stopped out. So 400 bucks on that move. That's all right. Gives us 700 on the day, but it meant that I got out before it broke a new low. So first candle to break a new low. That's your exit indicator. So big move up, big pullback. Be careful, some volatility on this one. 30 cent ATR, spreads 4 cents. That's not bad at all, actually. Roblox up to $44. I did say Roblox would get up to 44, possibly 45 today. It looks like I'm going to be right with Roblox. So let's take a look at Roblox. Upstart. Upstart looking nice here right now. Spreads 10-15 cents. On the time, whatever time frame you're trading on, Ted. So if you're trading on the 5-minute time frame and you're looking for breakouts and you're trading the patterns on the 5-minute time frame, then you'll trade the 5-minute time frame and you'll look for the candle that's on there. But also if you're looking on if you're trading on the 1 or the 2-minute, whichever one you feel comfortable with, that's what you're looking for as the exit indicator. Now, that being said, you also look for confirmation on the other time frames as well. So your first exit indicator is on the 1-minute time frame. A candle breaks a new low. It suggests that there is some selling pressure. Not necessarily get out, but it just suggests there is some selling pressure. Upstart Holdings, he just got in for the break of new highs. Looking for the break of $20. Break of the whole dollar here. You look for confirmation across multiple time frames for all your entry and exit points. Still looking for the break of $20 here. At least the test of it. Caught between the spreads right now. Currently at day high. Day high is 1988. 1989 now. So if we get over 1990, good year 1990 was. Looking to test $20 here. Locking half of that. Put a trailing stop in place, 20 cents. I know it's very tight, it's half the ATR, but this is a nice little move up. I think we might get a little bit of a push before the retracement to stop me out. When it retraces, I can always look for another entry if it looks like it's going to continue. So right now, we've got another 1,500 to add on to, another 2 grand to add on to this now. So this is what we've been missing. Moves like this. Happy days. I'm happy with that 20 cent trailing stop there. This is a nice little move for upstart. Blaze, I'm using DAS Trader, DAS, Direct Access Software is the acronym. So DAS Trader Pro is the software. So this is, look, I don't mind the pullback now because I've got the stop in place. It's a nice liquid stock, so I shouldn't get too much slippage. And we're currently almost $4,000 guaranteed. Well, we are $4,000 guaranteed right now. Well, nearly $4,000 guaranteed. The spreads are going to pay a little bit of mind to that. But we're about $4,000 guaranteed on this now. Plus then some. So it looks like this one trade. Ooh, $4,000 guaranteed. That's what I said. So, 4,700. I was going to say this. It looks like this trade's going to get me to goal, but it was slightly down. It could have got me to goal. Nice start to the day. Now we'll look for the retracement. Now we'll look for the pullback for a potential new entry. We size down. Because what we don't want to be doing is giving away the profits. We can always scale in. Higher this, 88. There's your retracement. 72 on the high here. So you've got $0.75 really is the high. Spreads aren't too bad actually. 5-6 cents, 7 cents, whatever. We've actually got a gap to 22. I'm not seeing any on the looking at it on the daily. I'm not really seeing much above this level. Kind of a gap to 2150, 2160. So there's not much resistance on the wider chart. We've got support there at this level, 2130, 2030. Support, historical support. We've got key resistance at 2270. But what I'm seeing is the next level is there's a gap there from the beginning of this month. 2150, 2140, 2150. Yes, I am, Vols. Confirmation of. 77 at the moment. Nice one, Alistair. Glad I could be of service again. That's not what I want. Okay, so it's struggling at 2080. I'll probably put a slice of carrot cake on that coffee as well then, Alistair, if you're buying. We're getting a bit of consolidation here. Nice little flag on the higher time frame. If you look at the hangman on the 2 minute, kind of a nice bullish candle. But 2080 is really a $0.75 area. So 2080 is what we're looking at. 2077 is the high of this 5 minute candle. It's finding a bit of support at 2040, but if we look at the daily chart, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So if we look at where we are right now, and I look at 2040, 2030, this is where we've got our support levels here. We've got historical support here, kind of the 2040, 2030 area. Then there's no real resistance up till we've got this gap up from when it actually gapped up to 2140. There's no real significant resistance levels that I can see. That's the daily. It's always worthwhile checking the higher time frames. Lambo? Are you kidding me? I would never buy a Lambo, first and foremost. And two, have you seen the price of those yokes? I'm earning a good living. I'm not a billionaire. And I don't have the ego of Andrew Tate. So if you want to drive something in Ireland, I mean, come on, Lambo in Ireland. If you want to drive a Lambo, you go to Dubai and you hire one. Or you go to Miami and hire one. There's no need to buy one. Hire it for a week or whatever and enjoy the experience. But would you really buy a car like that? And it depreciates in value. You've lost how many thousands just for taking it off the lot? Oh no, I can't afford one. I've got two mortgages to pay, Blaze. Same as boats, absolutely. And it's, at least if you hire a boat, you get the you get the captain with it. You get somebody that can pilot it. If you buy one, you've got to learn how to sail it yourself. Right, let's look for something else. This is coiling nicely under kind of the 2075 area, but getting bored. So. We've got nerds. Why is this moving up? Nerd wallet. Not huge volume, but it's kind of steady. Bunch of so they had earnings yesterday, after hours, good earnings beats, and a bunch of analysts have raised the rating on them. NerdWallet, Morgan Stanley, Barclays, KeyBank all raised the ratings on NerdWallet. One set a price target of 18, one set a price target of the 21. Morgan Stanley set the price target to 14, so we're way past that. That's NerdWallet. NRDS NerdWallet. So, Silvergate Capital, heavily shorted. Some activist investors taking an interest in them as well. So, if this breaks $19, might be interesting. If it breaks $19.40, definitely interesting. $19.40, $19.50. What's the pre-market high? It was $19.40. So this could be interesting. I'll have a look at AMV for you. You're very keen on AMV, not doing anything. It's broke above the VWAP, but it's still at 185, so it's not doing anything. AMV is struggling right now. There's not enough volume for it to break out. I don't see. The range on AMV is just over 5 cents on the 1 minute. It's only just under 8 cents on the 5 minute. So yeah, ATR. When I'm talking about range, I'm talking about the average true range. So I'm not seeing the volatility on an AMV for think about taking a trade. Compare that with Silvergate Capital, just broke over $19. We've got an average true range on the 1 minute of 34 cents. The spreads are like 3-4 cents. And this has a catalyst. Just pulling back. High short interest on this, by the way. Very, very high short interest. (65% short percentage of float is 65%. 20 million short float out of a 31 million free float. Go figure. I'm not a big fan of Ken Griffin. I think he's a bit of a shark. I think, well, he's in the Shark Tank, but I mean, I think he's a bit of a I think he's a bit of a shark. I think he's a lot of dodgy dealings with him, but look, fair play to him. George Soros taking a stake, Ken Griffin taking a stake. They say follow the institutional investors. Yeah, it's volatile. It's absolutely volatile, Daryl. This is the thing that you've got to do. You've got to, which is why I recommend using stops. Absolutely using stops, but just be wary of where you're putting your stops. So, for example, on this one, if you're taking the average true range as your stop level, you're looking at like 35 cents, for example. Have a 35-cent trailing stop on this. You would have got up to what the current high of the day is 1909. So it would have stopped you out at 1880. It's come all the way, so it would have saved you 50, 60 cents. Came all the way down towards the VWAP. And also, if that sizing, that kind of risk is too big for you, size down. If you're feeling like on the share size you're taking, you can't afford a 35-cent risk or 35-cent stop level, size down. Take a smaller size so you can afford that. Bounce on the VWAP, the break of the $0.50, that would have been a good entry there, but I completely missed it. Good for the break of the $0.75. $18.80 and above, it gets back over $19, which it certainly can do with this volatility. I should be in a good position. $18.90 rejection. Do you know what? I'm not feeling this right now, but the entry was $18.50. Just gonna put a stop there at $18.55. I'm just not feeling this for whatever reason. And you should always trust your gut. Well, I found a nice little thing on found a nice little thing on Dash Trader. So for those of you using Dash Trader, is when you've got your stop in place, and if you want to get out for a nice profit, if you've got your stop in place and it reaches a nice profitable target, you can move your stop. Just move your stop above the price action, and it gets you out at whatever it is, like a market order to exit. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that at all. So that was the second candle to make a low. It's got volatility though. I think there's good potential on that one, and I think there's good potential on Roblox now as well. Roblox trying to get back over 44.50. Cheers, Liquid. You went and put you had to say that. You went and put the kibosh on it, buddy. So whoever was looking for AMV early, it's finally broke the $2 level. I'm still not comfortable with it myself, but it's up there at 220 and it's got good volume coming in. Look at the volume coming in here. It's like 400,000 shares a minute. That's nice. Spreads reasonable. Now got an 8-cent range on the ATR, so we're getting into the realms of tradability on AMV. Let's go back to Upstart. We got out here up at the top. Are we making another move for it? Over $20, we might consider it. Couple of IPOs yesterday, not moving at all yet. We've got a couple more IPOs due to launch today, but I've not seen them list yet. So we've been at it half an hour since the market opened. So that's AMV absolutely smashing. We're up at 245s into a halt. So that could be one to watch in 5 minutes time. Probably will gap up slightly. Don't chase it. Wait for a pullback. Do not jump in just because it gaps up slightly. Wait for a pullback. It might continue, but wait for your entry. Not trading Roblox on this account. Well, if you're in from 168, that's a lovely move. Yeah, you saw that, Martin. Come back to that in 6 minutes past when it's due to resume. Take a look. Gaia, Tesla's down, red on the day. Sarah under $2 now. Shopify's down, still green, but got earnings after hours. What do you think of Shopify? Will it have good earnings, bad earnings? Do you think Shopify is going to move? So now we're getting NFTG IPO just listed. It's not live yet, but it's just listed. So we should get that should go live shortly. Airbnb's looking good as well. Traded this earlier. Nice, you know, look at that on the 1 minute. You've got a distinct head and shoulders if it pulls back. So that could be a potential short. If it pulls back to the VWAP, wait for the break of the VWAP, and that's a shorting opportunity because your neckline is pretty much where the VWAP is right now. So if it pulls back to the VWAP, wait for it to break the VWAP and then take a short position. That's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just taking a look at this chart. Now, if it does fill the break 136, which is the previous high, it could 135.98 is there we go. Kind of makes that head and shoulders pattern a little bit defunct. Well, I'm thinking after hours there, Daryl. So after the market closes, we might get a nice move from Shopify if it reports good earnings. I might watch that after hours today. I'll watch the Man City Arsenal game as well while I'm doing that. Well, let's take a look at SI. Well, I hope Arsenal beat City to the title because Liverpool aren't going to win it. So let's. So we've got the breakout of over $19 here. Now we're looking for a pullback. Another entry. I got out a little bit too early. 63. 75. Psychological level. 77 or 75 on the bid. Lock in some of that. Breaks 20, we can add that back. We're at 63. This might pull all the way back, but I'm just going to move that to 65 and makes this a free trade. A little bit of profit. I got a 10 net zero there. 10 cents up, and I got slippage for 10 cents. So, well, actually, no, I didn't. I got slippage for 9 cents, and I made 14 on the way up. So, we'll see. Next move up, 1975. Let's have a look at AMV before that. So AMV. Oh, there we go, with a nice pullback here. So if you're looking to get in, next high possible. It's been back, filled the gap, which is nice to see. Pulled all the way back to the gap. So the high of this one is 65. It certainly did. Daryl went up to $10 in January. It certainly did. This is the problem with AMV. It does, when it starts moving, it's very volatile. I mean, you get moves up, halts, the whole 9 yards, but you get big swings both ways, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can't short it. It's on the, well, it's on the short sale restrictions, so you can't really short it. So you can't play both ways, but you've got to kind of chase the momentum. Door blocks now pulling back, selling off. Door blocks could be a nice short for a little while now. Look at the head and shoulders on Roblox. Shoulder, head, shoulder. I mean, it's an argument for that. It's your first shoulder, there's your head, there's your shoulder. It's breaking below the VWAP now, which is pretty much the neckline. So back down to kind of 42.50 maybe. I have this on the 2 minute, 19.50, the half dollar. There's my safety net. Just underneath the low of this candle. 400, 450. I'm looking for 75. Get 75 on the ask. We should be in a good spot on the bid. There we go, 20-cent trailing stop. Will that get us green on the ticker? Yeah. Will we break $20 here? Only 2,500 shares in there. I need 1,500 to get to goal. Yeah, I need to double up. Realistically. Rejected at $20. We've got a bit of a double top formation here, so I'm kind of okay with this right now. Just as it is. If it can get over $20, I will look to double up. Okay, so we're 400 up on Silvergate now. We're 900 away from goal. Let's see what we can get. Tesla trying to make a rebound. Back green on the day. Shopify just very choppy sideways. Choppify it should be called. Okay. What did AMV do? Back to Silvergate. There you go. So that's awful. That's one of the reasons I don't like trading it, is that you get excited for the move up and then it just retraces the whole amount and you can't short it to the downside. So there's a whole bunch of people would have got excited at this halt to the upside, jumped in without waiting for the pullback, jumped in as it resumed, thinking that they're going to miss out with a bit of FOMO, and they're all holding bags at 260 and 255. I hope you're not one of them, but that's AMV for you. $0.30. This is looking a bit extended right now. It is looking a bit extended. Needs to hold $20. I'm currently 30 cents down at the moment, 25, 30 cents down on the ask at the moment. AMV pulled all the way back. Need to get 35. Boomy. Break over 2030. Maybe 2040. Low is 1990. On the 2 minute. We're looking at 1990 on the 2 and the 5 minute is the low, so that's kind of our, there we go. Back up to the levels that we're looking for. 2040 is the target here. High of day now, 2033. We didn't even get 10 cents on that. Stop in place. This can move quick, so I'm just putting a stop in place to protect me a little bit. Don't want to be giving all my gains back. Take profits when you can, absolutely. Take profits. Nobody ever goes broke taking profits. Just remember that, guys. HODL is not a strategy. HODLing will send you broke. You've got to take profits along the way. So this one's proving a bit choppy for me. Silvergate, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. I've just put a stop just below the swing low from last time. It's just below the previous resistance at 1990. So I've put it at 1986. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, we got stopped out there at 1981, so I lost 5 cents in slippage, but you've got to put your stops in place. Not every trade's going to go your way. Yeah, well, the Bitcoin's actually having a good day as well, so it's not just Mara. So the whole crypto space not having a bad day. Bitcoin's back over 22,500, 22,751, 22,750, give or take. So whenever Bitcoin or the crypto market is up, you'll find Marathon Digital, Riot Blockchain, and the rest of those crypto mining stocks will move with it.
No.
The guy has got a nice setup, 150. Roblox making more moves to the upside. Nice setup, inverse head and shoulders on Roblox. See this? X45 could be interesting. That's not a signal or a stock pick, by the way. The volatilities with Silvergate though. quick look at AMV for you whilst we're not in a trade right now. So yeah, it's pretty much retraced the entire thing from the initial pop. So down at back under $2 and breaking lows. So AMV, horrible stock to trade. Prone for those fake outs and pump and dump moves. Horrible. Horrible stock to trade. What was I looking at? Roblox. The break of 45, Roblox. Lucid moving up now, is it? There's some good movements on the markets today. Unity Software having a good moment. Nice move up there. Let's have a look at Macy's. Mercury General. That's top of the. I just need to get rid of some of these in terms of the volume. Let's sort the wheat from the chaff. Same on the here as well. Affirm. It's got earnings today, I believe. Shopify making moves over $51, $51.50 now. Shopify. Yesterday's big yesterday's IPO, Bullfrog AI. It's not great volume, but it's trying to move up. Topping the momentum chart right now. There's quite a few AI scanners that how did I miss that? So we've got a lovely double bottom there with 3C AI. Why did nobody tell me? They've got great entry there at 24. Good start, still going. Current high of day is 21.34. It's coiling nicely under that level. Need an increasing volume, maybe, help us get over that level. Broken new high, 21.40. 26-cent ATR on this. 5-10 cents on the spreads. is Upstart. Looking for the $half. There's 40 on the ask there, so that's needs to get over 40, 42. Needs to hold over 40. And a bit of resistance there. 4-cent spread, 5-cent spreads. Yep. 50 on the bid. Briefly. 53 for a second. There we go. Take half off there. Upstart, this top mover today, 26.6% up on the, well, nearly 27% up on the day. So 35 on the ask. Between the spreads right now. There we go. 39 on the ask. We're going to get over 50 this time. Take the bid with you, Mr. Ask. Why don't you? Let's see if we can get over 21.50. 21.50. Get over the $half. Looking for that $half. High of day so far is 21.59. So retest the high will be nice. But let's get to the $half first. How's the week going? Well, we're not doing too badly at the moment. It's Wednesday, so I'm just going to take 5,000 shares off there. I'm going to put a 10-cent trailing stop in place. Well, it's a profitable trade. very tight stop. There's 22 cents on the average true range, so it probably will get stopped out, but see what happens. If I can get a move up, I can add to the position, but right now it's the volatility seems to have died down. The volume's kind of, see the volume down here is kind of died out a little bit as well. But really just looking for nice steady moves, base hits as it were. And we got stopped out, so we're just shy of $5,000 on Upstart, and just shy of $2,000 down on Silvergate. Is Silvergate on its way back? It certainly is. So to the break of $20 here. No, because you've got to manage your risk accordingly, and when you've got a volatile stock like this, you know where you're going to get out. Sometimes you put your stop in place, sometimes you don't. More often than I recommend everybody puts a stop in place and uses stops. It just protects your capital that little bit, certainly for away from a flush. How do I get my stock prompts? How do I get my signals? I get them on Benzinga Giant. Don't get swings from both sides here. Averaging down a little bit there. Back up, test $20, and we're back in business. $0.06 spreads. It's not bad when you think that the range is like 26. Average true range is 26. Alright, back over $20. Retest $20. That's what I'm looking for. Break of $20. get the $20 break. $96 on the ask. We're looking for a break of 20. There's 20. 20 on the bid. You hold 20 on the ask. $97 on the ask again. Going back. Retry it. Break and hold this time. 96. 20. 21. 2. Take 400 off there. $20 would be nice. Reduce my exposure there, and we go. Just get out of that. We're over racking up the bloody commissions here, though. No, not quite. 500 quid in charges at the moment. A lot of red at the bottom. Did it? Roblox break 45? No, got rejected. What about Shopify? But 51.50s right now. SPY still red on the day, so the S&P 500 still red on the day. Airbnb just sideways pretty much since the open. I mean, it's trading within like a $2 range. So four grand up at the moment. Varna, currently 12% up on the day, testing $12. Got a lovely, nice little flag breakout here. Yes. Yes, Kyle. It certainly did. It has done so far, yeah. All right, BuzzFeed, you're making moves. Let's have a look at BuzzFeed. $2.03. Bumble making moves up. We've got Marks was yesterday's IPO. Has not done anything today. Nobody trading it. NFT Group. This is an IPO due to launch today. It's not quite live yet. Probably give it 15 minutes. It might go live at 11 a.m. market time. So NFTG is the ticker. NFT Group. It could be interesting. No, we don't get free commissions here in Europe. There, Kyle. That's the thing. So again, I've got commissions. At the moment, I'm getting overcharged on commissions. I'm getting charged per fill instead, and that's why it's so high. I'm going to charge per fill instead of per ticket, which I need to sort out. That's to me to do. But also, let's have a quick look. The biggest one is ECN fees for me. ECN fees, because ECN fees, I'm getting charged about 1/4 cent per share. So if I'm taking big size, I'm taking like 5,000, 10,000 shares, it mounts up. So ECN fees do now, to be fair, this is why I use limit orders as well, because if I send an order and it's not marketable, it adds liquidity. I can get ECN rebates for that. But if I'm sending a marketable order, which is most of the time, send a marketable order, then I get ECN fees. So yeah, we don't get free commissions. There's a couple of commission-free brokers in Europe, but they're crap, quite frankly. eToro is one of them. You can get free commission brokers with, I mean, as long as you're using their platform, and it's not ideally, it's not set up for day trading. You're getting poor spreads, crappy fills, and that's what tends to happen with free commission brokers over here. But we don't. I don't have the PDT rule, Kyle. So you have to have 25k in your account, and I don't. It's USdollars.net. So it's trading in US dollars. How's the small account doing? Small account, $600 on this morning. I'll switch over to the small account, shall we? And so 616 on Roblox this morning on earnings. So probably could have made a lot more on that. So small account challenge done this today. It's $600. The goal was just under 500. So we're over goal. Get out. We're another day at goal tomorrow, and we'll have cleared the drawdown from yesterday. Small account done. We've got 2 IPOs. We've got this is another IPO due to launch today. So Distu, DISTU, and NFTG. So those are both IPOs that are going to be launching today. So worth keeping an eye on. If they get good volume and any kind of volatility, they might provide some opportunities. Right now, the market's just kind of dried up. Mobile Global Esports. No, I tried that. There's not enough volume. Who was talking about Valen? Yeah, Valen had a pop up but didn't sustain. I've seen that a lot lately. So we've got a range between the VWAP and the 200 EMA that it seems to be respecting. Herbalife, one of the biggest con jobs in retail history. Just my opinion. In my opinion, Herbalife is an absolute con, but there you go. It's another kind of MLM go-to-market, isn't it? Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Take the dog for a walk, come back a little bit later, and hopefully get to goal. It's been tough trading in February so far, but getting to goal is the essential thing. I probably will be trading after hours. So there's a couple of decent earnings drops tonight as well. I can and I do MMT. I share it with everybody that's on the Day Trade with Tony course. So the whole strategy that I use, you get to see it every single day that I'm trading here. A small account done today. We're not quite at goal. 1900 away from goal today on the. If I include the small account in there, I suppose 600 on top of this, so we're at 1300 away from a hitting goal today on the overall. So I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah, I'll be streaming in the Discord a little, when I come back, Daniel. I'll stream in the Discord later. I'll set up the Discord for some live trading a little bit later. I'm going to take the dog for a walk, get a little bit something to eat maybe, and then come back later. And I probably will be trading, as I say, the after hours session for the earnings drops. Shopify's got earnings. In fact, there's quite a few got earnings after hours, so I'll be taking a look at that. But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at where we're actually at the moment. So we're 4,000 up on this account, and let me just get here. Is this right? Okay. So this is my link tree. If you're wondering what this is, these links are all in the description for the live in YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, the link is in the top left corner there. You can see that. Just follow that link, and you can come to this page. If you want to learn, if you want me to take you under my wing and be your mentor, happy to do that. Whose company, three's a party, all that kind of thing. So Day Trade with Tony. Check out the Day Trading course here that I put together for you guys at your request. By the way, it's not something that I've been doing. So this is the full syllabus here. You can check this out. There's a bonus swing trading course on the back of that. It's $120 plus tax. Depending on where you are, it's $120 plus tax. It might just be $120. It might be $150. It was somewhere in between. So check that out where you are. Someone asked me, how do I get stock alerts? How do I find out what's moving, when it's moving, etc.? So I use Benzinga. So this is Benzinga, and my Benzinga is here. So this is what my Benzinga desktop looks like every single day. This is my Benzinga desktop. Right here, I've got my momentum scanners and I've got my gap scanners. This is what you see on the stream, but I've also got my real-time scanner here. I've got my news ticker here, real-time news. I've got my signals and alerts here as well, which gives me all kinds of price spike activity, up and down, volatility halts and resumptions, high of day series, etc. So this is what I've got my Benzinga to set up to. That's not to say that there's not a lot more to do with Benzinga. Benzinga has a lot to offer, and I swear by it. So go check out Benzinga. It is quite expensive if you pay the list price, so don't pay the full price. Check it out free for 14 days, first and foremost. If you like it and you want to subscribe to it, use my code DayTradeWithTony35, so DTWT35. Use that code at checkout and you can get a discount. Now, the longer you subscribe into it, 3 or 12 months, it's a lot cheaper than the monthly one. So just bear that in mind. And you can get 35% off whichever package you go for using my code. I do get a kickback, but you get a better price and they get a new customer, so everybody wins. This is what I was going to come and show you is TraderView. So TraderView, not to be mistaken with TradingView, which is the charting platform. TraderView is my journal. And this is my journal right here. You can see yesterday we got over goal yesterday, even with a drawdown on the small account. What are we right now? Let's have a look at what the drawdown overall is. Have we covered that off? So we're 4,145 gross is what we've done today, and we were 3,948 drawdown. So as it stands right now, we've covered the drawdown. So we're out of drawdown and we're back in at the highs. So that's this year. So 195,000 in profit this year. So that's taken a while. It's taken over a week and it's taken a week and a half to get out of that drawdown. But look, it is what it is, and sometimes you have big drawdowns that it takes a while to. You don't want to be trying to get it back the next day and digging a deeper hole. So that's what I would say to that. People asking me what the software I use. It's Dash Trader. So you can check that out. You can trial that out for free if you want. I get it from the broker, and they white label it, Trader Elite, but that's where I get my software platform. So yeah, that's essentially me now done for the day. So let's go back to the trading window, and there we go. I will knock it on the head now, take the dog for a walk, and I'll come back a little bit later for that additional 17 to 1900. Let's see if I can get an extra 2k today. There's enough opportunities. I think that we should be able to get an extra 2k today for sure. Okay, that's me done. Oh yeah. So what I haven't shown yet is the where we're finishing on my OnlyFans. Yeah, this. By the way, my OnlyFans is my Discord, so you get access to the Discord if you're a member of the Day Trade with Tony community. If you subscribe, you get kind of access to the Discord there. We've got a live trading room that I'm trading live in. As soon as I finish this stream, I'll be setting up that live, and then when I start trading, I'll be going live in that. But everybody's calling out what they're seeing. We're just sharing our knowledge and we're sharing our view of the market. We're not calling out signals or alerts. We don't do that. We do it the right way. I'll teach you to trade the right way. You find your own stocks, and then we go. So we are 4,145 as it stands right now on the main account, and we are 616 on the small account. So not a bad day so far, and we'll look to keep it going. Yeah, so you get to a high, you take a loss, and then you've got to recover that loss to get to that high CC. So a drawdown is when you're in a negative from whatever your high previously was. So a lot of people are permanently in drawdown because they're never profitable. So once you've made a profit, that's any level below that is your drawdown. Okay, I'll knock it on the head. I'll be back at it tomorrow, an hour before the market opens. Watch out for the trade recap video that'll be dropping this evening on YouTube. I'll show you where both on the trades, because the trades are all recorded. So I'll show you the trades as and when they happen, and yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow now before the market opens. So 8:30 market time. That's 1:30 p.m. here where I am, and anywhere else time zone wise. Work it out for yourself, and I hope to see you there. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take it easy.